Sometimes the act of breaking up is already an act of self-love. Why would you stay if it's already affecting you so much in a negative way? There are just some people that are not meant to be with you for the rest of your life, but are there to serve as lessons. What's up people, I'm Paul and welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to talk about breakups. So last time I actually asked on my social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, a question: why do people break up? So for today's video, we're going to talk about the answers, some of the responses, and maybe I'll add my own opinion based on my own experiences, research, and everything. But short disclaimer, I am not a professional, so I'm not really credible to talk about these things. Yeah. So let's start. From Jackie Ramos. They are not meant to be. Their purpose for each other has ended. Maybe it's time for them to learn the lesson, and they still need to be strong. Mika said some things just don't work out. Yeah, I believe that there are just some things that are out of na di na kayang ayusin dito. There are just some people that are not meant to be with you for the rest of your life, but are there to serve as lessons. Ate Arian said, because God has better plans for you. He didn't allow that person to stay because He is preparing someone worth it and deserving for you and sa imong love. Yeah, I believe that there are always reasons behind everything. Maybe you're just not meant to be. Both of you are meant for somebody else. Di lang talaga kayo nakatadhana para sa isa't isa. And somebody is still there. That is meant to be with you. We'll never know, diba? Okay, let's move to the next. From Key Squared. Wala nagmatch the goals in life. Yeah. Different goals, different outlooks. Parang incompatibility, di ba? I remember my older sister once said na sometimes not having the same outlook, the same view on life takes a toll on the relationship. Sometimes these kinds of relationship are not healthy. Sometimes having so much differences, it's going to contradict to your own belief and ideals. It's really going to take a toll on the relationship, and sometimes to save yourself and to save each other, it is better to break up. From JM, hi JM. They need to grow separately. Sometimes people have to break up for them to grow as individuals. Parang they need to focus on themselves first so that they can achieve their dreams, achieve their goals, do what they want. Mag-grow, mag-flourish, mag-develop on separate ways. Yung kailangan muna nila mag-grow as individuals. That's why they have to put a pause, I don't know, on the relationship. Me self muna. Me self. Self-time, self-love. Ito from Jerson. Because they think it doesn't work out anymore, even if they haven't tried everything yet. If kaya pa namang ayusin, it's better you fix it. You try to talk it out. You try to solve it. Now, baka maayos pa talaga yung relationship. Kasi sayang din naman yung time and effort na magkasama kayo, yung lahat ng experiences na you both have gone through with each other. Sayang din naman kasi na itapon mo lang bigla. Pero what if ginawa mo na talaga lahat pero di pa rin talaga nag-work? Gaya nung sinabi ko the first one, maybe you're just not meant to be. Some things just don't work out. So kailangan mo na lang talaga i-accept yun. Ito, next from Mark Angelo. People break up because they choose to. A commitment is a decision. Love will never be enough in a relationship. It also needs trust, honesty, respect, and commitment. If one of these aspects are gone, happiness will no longer be there. And if happiness is no longer there, maybe it is best to break up. If the relationship is no longer giving you a healthy environment, hindi ka na talaga happy, maybe it's best that you break up, because why would you stay if it's already affecting you so much in a negative way? I'm not saying that relationships are always happiness, ganyan. There are, but you get my point. There is only so much you can take. Threshold, yung parang you have a threshold on things that you can still tolerate, that you can still manage. If sobra na talaga, if di na talaga, I guess it's best to stop from when they got lost or tired. Yung parang may nawala while you are in a relationship. I guess there's something that still needs to be addressed. Maybe it's best that you take a break muna and focus and try to discover what was lost and try to regain it back. Parang ganun. From Ayana, entering into a relationship for the happiness now without any regard for the long run. Ito yung mga panandaliang kasiyahan. When I enter a relationship, I always tend to look ahead. Do I see myself being with that person in the long run? Kasi why would you enter a relationship when in the first place you're already thinking that you're bound to break up eventually? Ano to? Fling-fling lang yung mga seasonal love. You should never enter a relationship just because you're lonely, just because you're horny. Only enter a relationship when you're ready and when you're sure. Ito, from Mr. Habibi. No more love in the relationship. From Sky, people think they fall out of love because they get tired and bored doing the same daily routines and then eventually think that the feeling of love is no longer there. Possible ba yun mawala yung love in a relationship? Kasi in my outlook, when you love a person, it will always be there na. It will stay there. You will continue to love that person. I guess maybe yung mga problems, yung mga issues, they just outweigh the love that you have for that person. Kaya siguro yung other people saying that they fell out of love na. They no longer love that person. When you love someone, it will stay there. Kaya nga yung iba nahihirapan pa mag-move on because nandun pa rin ang love. And they still don't know how to cope with it, to handle every day without that person anymore. Ito from Jomel, love has always been a choice. Yeah, love has always been a choice. You give it to someone who you think is deserving. And when you give it to someone, it's there. Di mo naman pwedeng kunin lang, ganyan, di ba? From Rodalicious, 22, because they need to and they have to. Yeah, sometimes there are just reasons na kailangan mo na talagang makipaghiwalay. That is reasons that's out of control and that's the only choice that you have. Ito. From my nieces, Julia and LJ, cheating. They already have someone else. Same with Dax. from Modelio Temptations. Ito talaga, yung mga natitrigger ako when we talk about third parties. Ba't ka pa sasaw-saw sa isang relationship na kita mo naman may jowa na yung tao, o ba't ka pa sasali? Why would you try to break a relationship?
What were they thinking?
On another note, when you no longer have the same feelings for that person, I guess it's best that you stay honest. A painful truth will always be better than a comfortable life out of a lie. You know, yung parang ganun. Tell them straight if you don't love them anymore, tell them. Para di na sila umasa. They know where they stand, and they know how kung ano na talaga yung dapat nilang gawin. Kaysa naman they'll continue to live in a fantasy. Give them the chance to know. They deserve to know the truth. From Christine, pride and not communicating, assuming and not clarifying. From ourselves, lack of communication and trust with each other. Not everyone knows how to express their feelings and makes it difficult for people to understand each other. Di man tanan kabalo mo feel or mo read sa situation. It's very important when you talk to each other about even the little things, because sometimes when those little things pile up, it goes beyond being manageable. So while kaya pa, sana pag-usapan nyo, talk about it para maayos agad habang pwede pa. From ourselves still, people tend to look for love from others but they don't love themselves enough. Ito yung sinasabi ko na self-love first. How can you give love to someone else if you don't even have enough love for yourself? It's really important that before you enter a relationship, nandun na yung self-love. Because with self-love, you already know yourself, you already know how to handle yourself, you already have a foundation before even entering a relationship. Kasi at the end of the day, if things really don't work out, or even if it works out, you only have yourself to rely on. And that's life. Ito yung mga toxic relationship. From Carla Static, toxic trait of their partner is too much for them to handle. Some rationalize they are not ready for a commitment, wanting the honeymoon stage to last during the entire relationship. Some relationships are healthy after the breakup because they realize that they are better off as friends. From Adnal Shem, they cited these things: insecurities, possessiveness, jealousy, trust issues, miscommunication, doubts, incompatibility, imbalance, abusive behavior. Why stay in a toxic relationship? Why stay in an environment where it hinders you to grow, where it hinders you to be happy? From my little sister, insecurities, low self-esteem, inconsistency, jealousy, immaturity, possessiveness, and trust issues. When these get out of control, they affect the relationship and yourself in the process. Yeah. Sometimes it's better to end the relationship to save yourself, to save your partner as well, to save what's still left manageable of saving. From Johnny, toxic relationships, feelings and emotions that were long buried that kept piling up until it was unbearable. Sometimes the act of breaking up is already an act of self-love. Yeah, parang mahaba na yung discussion natin, yung vlog natin. So I'll end it with this a quote: breaking up is a decision. From Sam, kay kung love jud ninyo ang each other and you still want to keep each other, nothing will ever be a reason for breaking up because you'll find ways to fix everything. Yeah, breaking up is a choice. It's always been a choice. If you still want things to work out, pag-usapan nyo. Try to fix things. Try to fix things while you still can. But if things are really just beyond manageable, I guess it's best to end it. So yeah, breaking up is a choice, and it all boils down to your own decision. So kung kaya ayusin, pero pag hindi na talaga, I guess it's best that you end things and start all over again eventually. Not really on a romantic relationship with someone else, but maybe for yourself lang muna. Diba? sometimes breaking up is a blessing. Yeah. So let's end it with that. Thank you for all the people who have sent their responses, their answers. I really appreciate them, and thank you for watching. If you like the video, do give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Again, see you in our next video. Peace out.